a calculation to do, for instance, cryptography, which is essentially trying to unlock a specific code, can take hundreds of years of calculation. With a quantum computer, it can take maybe 2 weeks. So have you ever heard about the MAJORANA 1 quantum chip developed by Microsoft? If not, you've been way too busy with Elon and Trump's bromance. I'm an investor with more than 20 investments across Africa and also a tech geek. And I believe that this new innovation by Microsoft has the potential to provide a level playing field for a number of us in lower and middle income countries, notably in Africa, because this kind of technology, if put in major hands, will have the potential to provide compute to solve many challenges across Africa and the world in healthcare, climate, and so on. Welcome to Talk, Tales of an African CEO. So let's start with the basics. The basic is what we call qubits, quantum bits. What it means is that today in your computer, at the hardware level, your chips can only take two states, 0 or 1. Now with quantum chips, they can take any state, including 0 or 1, but also states in between with probabilities. That opens up massive opportunities in terms of computing that enables, on a very small scale, the ability to get calculations done. And so those qubit quantum bits essentially can have any states between 0 and 1 and enables computers to do many, many things. And that state between 0 and 1 is actually called superposition. So why are qubits so important? Those qubits essentially enable computers, quantum ones, to do massive calculations at a fraction of the time and the cost and the energy compared to existing computers. I'll give you an example. A calculation to do, for instance, cryptography, which is essentially trying to unlock a specific code, can take hundreds of years of calculation. With a quantum computer, it can take maybe 2 weeks, right? So that's the massive scale of quantum computing today. So what difference does it really make to you? Just understand that Dr. Chetan Nayak, the Microsoft research fellow, and the rest of his team have managed to develop something that enables the instability of quantum bits, qubits, to be actually controlled, just like your headphones you put on active noise cancelling. Is a kind of the same idea where what I've developed called topography or topological controls enables them to weed out the noise and really be able to read and write what is on quantum or bits. So with that, what can be in it for you is really the ability to access compute that enables massive calculation that can help solve many, many problems around the world in healthcare, research, cancer, climate, and many other areas. In fact, DARPA, the US defense program that has actually created Silicon Valley, has identified more than 200 applications globally where this compute can be used in, and has really now wrote on 15 of those that they believe will be critical, notably around new materials, biology, biochemistry, and so on. So at your level, I would really recommend you to start looking into what quantum computing is, how you can prepare yourself by combining that with AI and machine learning to start figuring out, okay, the existing compute that is there with existing computers, how fast can that be transformed when quantum computing becomes much more widespread? We're in the very early stages, but I urge you to start looking into it, especially if you have PhDs in physics or related areas on the continent. So my recommendation to you, keep an eye on the leading companies globally that are working in quantum computing, but also to look around and figure out whether or not there are existing companies in Africa working in quantum physics or related areas and try and get engaged with them to figure out if you can benefit from that. So if you have a PhD in physics and you're African or if you're from the African diaspora and you're interested in this space, do reach out to us. We'd really love to interview you, or better to understand what quantum computing can do for Africa and the world.